Are live. We're gonna be driving some trucks today. It has been quite a while since I've played this, so bear with me if it takes me a little bit to get back up to speed. But yeah. Let me see what missions we got going on. Wrong button. There we go. What do we have going on? Flooded house. Delivered to flooded house, 2 concrete blocks. The time mission. That's also a time mission. Let's look at some of these contracts. That one's done. Then you get oversized cargo. Cargo is stuck on ground. Big container on narrow passage. If I remember right, that one's going to be really, really tight and hard. Hard to get to. All right, this is one I was working on, so I think I'm going to work on this. I need to get fuel, consumables, service parts, and wood. There. Start tracking that one. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I just need to do wooden planks now. I think I've done everything else. Let's focus on that. For wooden planks, I can do a smaller uh you know what, this one might actually work. Where can I get some wooden planks from? Yeah, it's not the thing I wanted to do. There we go, wooden planks from the log station. I don't need that many, so I'm gonna use my truck and I'm gonna just go. All right, let's plan this route out. We're gonna go out to the road, go this way, go down next to the farm, and then that'll get us some wooden planks. If I remember right, we can go up here. And then we'll go this way and get to there. There's my headlights. I don't need all-wheel drive at this point. Let's not crash the truck immediately. That would not be fun. So I've been playing this game for a long time. I haven't played it in quite a while though. This used to be one of my go-tos. I would spend a lot of time on here, driving around. I've bought most of the season passes. I haven't got some of the more recent ones. I think why I grabbed this truck when I was planning it was because the road to get to where we need to go is pretty tight. It can be a little rough. Let's go. Alright. Pretty soon we're gonna have to throw on that all-wheel drive. To get through this mud and water. So this weekend we're doing our big charity stream push. On our all-wheel drive. Take our turn. I'm gonna borrow this field because it's not as muddy. We can make it through all those, but why do it if we don't have to? Alright, get through this area here. Almost to our log station. Trying to get to our first pickup so we can get to that drop, and then we can work on the next part of this order. Shift down and keep pushing through. Now it's going to be a fairly short stream, only like 2 hours, because we got work in the morning. Only got so long we can push our truck. Alright, there's our log station. Should be able to pick up our planks here. Oh, don't go over. Alright, and cargo management. Don't need logs. Is that all you produce? Don't need logs. I need planks. All right, let me look at the map. Where else can I get planks from? I guess we're headed to the warehouse. All right. I am going to recover because we have to go to the warehouse. All right, I'm gonna throw a message up on my Discord real quick. Where is it? Where's my channel? I am live. All right. Try that again. We're gonna go to the warehouse, which is at the top, which I pretty much know how to get there. But try and run this on memory. See how this goes. I need to cancel all that, otherwise. Otherwise, the map is going to be sending me to the wrong place. Clear, clear, clear. All right, there we go. Now we can get moving again. Time to roll. Yeehaw. Let's go. Driving them big old trucks. I'm gonna turn my light down because it is way too bright. That's better. There's the horn button. So this coming weekend, we're gonna be streaming. My goal is to start Saturday morning and go as long as I possibly can. Stopping, you know, taking breaks for meals and all that fun stuff. And sleeping and then picking it up again Sunday morning. So if you all are interested, come back, follow, see the shenanigans. I got all kinds of donation rewards. I just picked up some new ones today. So come on out, come give it a watch, and see what silliness we get into. There's going to be some co-op Stardew in there. There's going to be whatever games I happen to have, and there is an option for the viewers to choose games. So slow down, make this corner, and we'll be back to it. Yeah, if you in the chat later, there will be the message that talks about donation rewards. I just got another cool surprise in today, so that'll be revealed Saturday during the stream. Alright, I think we're about a third of the way to where we're going. You would think after I repaired that bridge that it would take away those cones, but I guess not. Try to go as long as I can without putting on all-wheel drive, because that eats up so much more gas. I wish I could use like a road clearer or a plow. If I could clear the roads of all these little rocks. I know the rocks are a part of the challenge of driving on these backcountry, low-maintained roadways, where you go from paved road to dirt road, just like that. Come on, keep pushing through. Warehouse. I'm gonna take a really quick run over to grab a soda, and then we'll keep coming back. We'll make our way back to our delivery spot. been trying to just about do every delivery that I can within reason in each zone before I change zones. So I'm currently, where are we? In Michigan. After we finish up Michigan, we'll go over to Alaska. Long-time viewers of my chat have seen this from the very, very beginning. I even played a little bit co-op with some friends on Xbox. It doesn't cross-save, so it makes it a little trickier. Still got a ways to go. At least we can grab some gas when we're up at the top. There's a really cheater way to do it. You just got to get yourself a fuel supply trailer. Take the fuel you need out of it, and then sell it back because the trailers don't lose value, full or empty. Believe it or not, we're not too far away. As long as I don't drive us off the cliff. I'm gonna throw on our all-wheel drive and go a little bit slower and have a bit more control through here. There we go. I need to talk to some of my trucker friends. So that I can see what their mileage looks like, because 1 to 2 miles per gallon in one of these trucks seems a little low. But hey, we'll see. Also, when we get up to the top, I'm gonna throw some messages on my Instagram. Let people know that I'm gonna be live for a little while. So relaxing. I love this. Just being able to go out for a drive. I had fantasies at one point of being able to buy a wheel. Wow, I just took some pretty heavy hits. Good on fuel. I'm gonna go get the pickup and then I'll come back and maybe give me some gas. Beep, beep. All right. Around the building so I'm faced the right direction when I'm done with the pickup. Turn off my engine so I'm not burning gas while I go grab my drink and throw this on it. Give me just a second. Do 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 do. This shouldn't take me too much longer because I have some stuff saved. Copy link. Paste. Done. YouTube. Live till 9 p.m. PST. Link. Twitch link. Copy link. Back over here. Paste. Done. And then at Nami at Tiltify. Those get posted. Up, that one's up. All right. See how much fuel I got. 62 gallons. I should have more than enough to get to where I need to go. Sun's coming up, so that'll make the return trip a little bit nicer. I only almost fell in that ditch. It's fine. Okay. That is my load. I'm gonna double check, make sure those are planks and not beams. Only because I don't trust myself. Because I tend to be a little stupid sometimes. Okay, those are wooden planks. All right. Little bit of a wasted U-turn, but better to U-turn and double check than we get all the way to the delivery point and not have the desired objects. Let's go. On our way back down the hill to go deliver the wooden planks. Now we're gonna repeat. Oh, I have a fuel trailer sitting out. Don't need all-wheel drive right now. Save that. Gotta dodge all of these rocks and head back down the hill. Yeehaw. Such a simple game. Can be relaxing, but can also be the most stressful thing in the world. I've had good runs with cargo. I've had bad runs with cargo. I've lost cargo. Right now we're doing good. We're getting through. We're on our all-wheel drive. I brought these wooden planks up here to make this road. Moving on. Slow down a little bit as we come up these corners. We got some blind rocks. Got some cliff drop-offs. I don't think that would be fun at all. Making it down this mountain road. I think I might get my girlfriend this game so she can drive trucks with me. I don't know if she'll like it, but you can always see. Seconds. Tap. There. All right. Just so I can keep an eye on Twitch. I got YouTube right here. I got Twitch over there. I'm monitoring Tiltify just in case anybody dropped any donations beforehand. If anybody decides to donate before the event stream day, we will be putting out those rewards on Saturday. Reminds me, I have a black light I need to hang up. Come on, bite your way through it. Come on. These turns with these angles are rough with this load. Turn it, turn it. All right, let's go. All right, I need to do something real quick.
New subscription received. Dispensing gratitude. Gratitude dispensed.
Larkspur subscribed to your channel for 3 months.
Thank you, High Larkspur. Alright. From work. Aren't you working?
On a take _Z just redeemed hydrate.
All right, I'll hydrate in 2 seconds. I'm posting something real quick in last break. All right. Rawr.
Larkspur just redeemed sound alert. Rah.
All right. Hydrate. Giant jug of water. Hydrated. Oh, okay. Here we go. Moving on. Let's try and get these wooden planks delivered. Hey, Larkspur, you want to drive trucks with me? I think it would be fun. We wouldn't have to get you all the DLCs, just the base game.
Larkspur just redeemed kill self in game.
I can't do that. I'm going to refund that one. I'm driving a truck. There's not much I can do there with that one. Here, let me refund that one. Here you go. That one's been sent back. Dang it. All right. So, how are you all doing tonight? I love you too. What did you say? Yeah, there's the info about all the rewards and all that fun shit. Even as little as $1 gets you something. The more dollars, then it goes up in what the rewards happen. And the rewards are going to be cumulative. Damn it. So at $5 something happens, at $10 something happens. All that fun stuff. Why did you rar me in text? You just rarred me in game. You are silly. All right, let me manage this real quick. Accept. All right. Continue. Back to driving truck. This one has kind of a weak horn. You know what's fun? You can see him honk the horn. Honk, honk. All right, we're gonna slow this back down because we're getting ready to make our turn. Oh, found a tree. Oh, woman. Trying to distract me from driving? Distracted driving is a thing. You know that? People die from that all the time. You didn't answer the question though. Do you want to get this so we can drive trucks together? You can enjoy the suffering, I mean the enjoyment of driving big trucks and delivering goods, and we can have us some shenanigans. Maybe. I'll take a maybe. And then what we'd probably do is I'd probably start the save file all over.
Hilux per just redeemed posture check.
There. No more scrimping. But honestly, I don't know if I'd want to restart
Hilux
this
per
because
just redeemed app.
I dropped my controller. Continue. But yeah, so big things coming up over the next weekend. Gonna try and stream every single day between now and then. Tomorrow's stream will be pretty short. It'll be a bit earlier, but it'll be short. Tuesday will be might be a later stream. Got an event going on. Wednesday I'll be back to regular schedules. Yep, only 10, 9, 8, 2.5 hours. I can do math. All right, let's try and get through here without completely destroying our truck on these stumps. And also try not to get locked in. There's a pathway right there. Why did I try and take the hardest, thinnest path? All right, now we need to plot our route. Let's go there, up this way. to there. You gotta plot this so I don't get lost. Love you too. I know I'm dumb. Go fuck shit up. You in a little while. Yay for the mud. This is why these trucks have like Spider-Man winches. They can just all right, let's make this turn. We'll do that. Put on our differential lock so that they're all spinning at the same speed. And of course it's going to start raining. Making this mud even worse. I think we're going to use low gear and differential lock to crawl up this hill. With all the mud and the rain and everything, it'll be better to take this a little bit slower so we don't fall off path and you know, kind of lose all this time we gained to get up here. All right, I think we can go back to our regular gears. All right, let's get through this puddle. Try and push our way through, go back to low gears, throw on our differential lock and pull. We're almost to our drop-off site though. A little ways to go. Almost to this this waypoint. Less than a quarter mile. You just have to make it down this area right here without losing the load. This is sketchy as fuck. Trying to nudge the turn without going hard over. So we don't tip. All right, back to our regular gears. All right, this stage is complete. Now we need to deliver fuel, consumables, and concrete blocks. Let's get to our map. Where do we need to pick stuff up? Farm, drilling site, and there. And probably pick up the concrete blocks there. Where's Lake? Lake Island's over there. Ooh. We're up over here. Drilling site and here is probably the same thing. So we could probably recover, go to the farm, get the fuel, and then head into the lake. I think that's what we will do. Recover. Yes. Leave the garage. Get a quick drink. Check on all of the things. All right. Nothing there. That's all good. And I've been here. All right. So we're gonna head to the farm, pick up the consumables, go to the gas station, pick up the fuel. Let me hop into the trailers. See if there's a trailer I can. I don't need one that big. We have just a small trailer. I don't need these huge trailers. If I do this one, I could pick up what I needed. Might do the flatbed trailer. All right. Trailer acquired. Now we get to drive truck with trailer and hopefully not completely screw it up. So we're gonna go to the farm, pick up the consumables. What I may do, let me see. Let me check my map. Farm, I'll probably come through there. Yeah, I'll just take the trailer with me. I was thinking about leaving the trailer along the pathway. No, I could come right back through here. It just means detouring up here. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to detach the trailer right here. Then I'll come back for it. I'm going to pick up the consumables. And then we'll go get the fuel. And then we'll get the concrete blocks. And then we'll head over to the island. And down we go. Big old truck flying down the road. Here comes the big old truck. Bouncing here and there and everywhere. They are the delivery trucks. If you know that where that's from, put it in chat. Let's see if anybody knows that theme song. Now we're gonna commit a crime. Oops, all farmland. Totally isn't a crime, right? We're not committing any crimes, are we? Work on my wheels, get them moving. Getting stuck. Rain. Rain's not helping. Come over here, pick up our consumables. We're gonna not go through that giant puddle of water. Let's go around. Consumables. We have our one box. Are we gonna head back out, go grab our trailer, and start the next part of this run? This one mission that we're working on has so many parts to it. I hope the reward is good because I don't remember. All right, back into some farmland. Back through our tracks. Down, shift to first. Come on. No, that's not a good spot for the winch. That's fine, we'll keep moving. Off, and then we will go pick up our trailer so we can go to the gas station. We're going to top off our gas tank as well as picking up the load for delivery. Trailer should be right up over here. And we can pick that up and continue our run. All right, attach trailer. We need to make the right here. It'll pretty much take us right to the gas station. Then we'll just continue down that side path towards the island. Oh, slow down, slow down, slow down. A little wild there. Going a little crazy. I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room with rats. Rats make me crazy. I was crazy once. What? Toot toot. All right. two things. We're gonna top off our gas and we're gonna pick up our delivery. First, fuel station. Top us off. Cargo management. Fuel. We're gonna load you onto the trailer. And now we are on our way to the lake. Trying to distribute the weight on this a little bit. All right, here we go. We got some fuel, got some consumables. Just need to pick up some bricks. I'm hoping we can pick up some bricks over there at Lake Island. If not, then we'll be coming back and picking up bricks from here somewhere. Anyways, we'll at least get part of this run done. All-wheel drive, engage. We're pushing through in the mud. So, diff lock, winch. I would prefer that winch go further forward. There we go. All right. Drag that trailer. Pull that trailer. Let's go. Let's rock and roll. Come on, I know the trailer's heavy, but you can do it. You can do it. I can do it. You can try. I can try. No, I don't totally work at a school where we get to watch videos like that. I'm totally not losing my mind having to listen to the same songs every day because it's part of our morning circle. But I'm not losing my mind, you're losing my mind. Nope, I'm gonna keep working this way. Nope. That's a little bit better, but not where I need it. I need out in front. There we go. Help pull this trailer up. Get the trailer up the hill. There we go. Back to our regularly scheduled gears. I wonder what it would be like to actually drive a big truck off-road like this. I've done some off-roading, but it was all in a small VW Super Beetle. I didn't have to drive too big, like too bad. Anything too big. It's been a very short wheelbase, two-wheel drive. Are we stuck? Trailer keeps getting caught on the tree. We can't pull that trailer a little further up. All right. I have anything? Uh, um, okay. Detach that real quick. We're gonna try and pull the trailer up this way a little bit. Go from here to there. Oh, the fun of this game. That. Air. Alright. And reposition. Come on. All right. Grab there to there. But I don't have anything big enough to deal with this. Now I get to figure out how to get around that trailer. Damn it. pick up those supplies. Oh, the fun part of driving these big ass trucks in the wilderness. I didn't even realize it had gotten dark. And it's 8 o'clock, so I've got an hour. If I can't fix this, at least try and get the first part of this load over to the island. And this is the hardest part about all this, is to have a truck with a crane, so I can use the crane to pick up the stuff that I had dropped, the consumables. So at least there's that. I think that's why I set this truck up the way I did, is for picking up drop loads. Through the mud we go again. Come on, get through there. No, you can. We've been through here many times before. Come on, dig. There we go. Push, push, push. Low gear, diff lock, push through, climb up. Oh, come on by this weekend for the charity stream. If you can't make it, then you can drop a donation at any point and your reward will be taken care of Saturday during that stream. Oh, we're almost back to where I got stuck. Surprised we didn't get stuck right here. Back this up and get out of the way so I can hopefully get around it. All right. Activate crane anchors. Alright, how do I activate the crane? Crane mode. C. right. Uh. All right. Uh. Okay. Got a crane mode. D. Pack cargo. Store crane. Okay. That part's done. That's if I can figure out how to get this past. This fucking tree. Let's fight with this tree for. All right. Detached trailer. Pack this cargo. Train mode. Unpack. Pack. Restore the crane. And we're just gonna leave that trailer there for now. We'll come back and pick it up and turn it back in later. This way we're at least moving forward. All right. Let's plot our route. Gonna go this way. Across here. And then that'll at least get us to Lake Island so we can at least drop off these first two parts of our load. I'll have to come back and figure out how to get that trailer off of that road and get it back to the trailer store. I get my money back from it. I was trying to be smart, save some time, and try and run this all in one load. You dare. I saw the way you were leaning. I watch the road and watch my truck. It's not an easy run. That's the roughest part of this trail is that area back there. Don't you do it. This go. We're chunking through. We're getting through. The good thing, these things tend to have snorkels. You know, their air intakes are pretty high. Come on, keep pulling. Almost out. Keep going. Pull through. Let's go. You're almost through. Get out of the water. All right. There's water path part 1. We're gonna have 2 parts of water. Second one's not quite as long. But it's a little chunk of water. Going through, dunking through. Just skirt the edge of that water. Make this turn. Alright, we gotta get this fuel and consumables over to Lake Island. This will at least give us an idea of what we're looking at for the next part of the run, where we have to pick up the concrete blocks. Let's see if there's a spot over here we can get them. Saturday starts our charity stream weekend. So if you have a chance, come by, donate, watch, hang out. Be over here on Twitch and YouTube. Be trying to support NAMI, the National Institute for Mental Illness. They have a crisis line. They have put a lot of their funding into trying to destigmatize the need for mental health. They do their best to work with politicians and legislators to make sure that your mental health is covered. Coming this Saturday, we will be pushing through and trying to at least get maybe $100 pushed their way. That's my goal. More would be amazing, but I'm not going to be greedy, and I know times are tough for everybody right now. I know $100 would be a lot. Come on, push out of this water. Use your low gear. Dig through. Alright, back to our regular gears. Oh. We dug in. All right, low differential lock. Let's dig out. All right. Let's get through more water. Low gear, diff lock. Use our winch. Keep pulling. And I really haven't planned this drive all that great. Trying to get our wheels onto some dry ground. I could have gone around. I guess what would the fun have been in that? Less suffering if I do that. Come on. Push through the mud. Push through. Lefty, and then we can get over there to Lake Island and see where we gotta go. All right, let's travel. Da, 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 da. I think that's all the important people I need to hit. All right, let's take a look at this map. Where are we dropping? Over here at the log station. All right, what do we have here? There's the warehouse. I might be able to get bricks from there. Where's my way? Oh, there we go. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh. Dang it. Okay. Definitely not. There. 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 That way we can at least get those first loads done. And then we can see what the warehouse here has. If it has the bricks, then that'll make this second part of this drop easier. I don't think I'll be able to do that tonight. Am I even on the right road? I am not even on the right road. I had to turn immediately, and I did not. I got about half a tank. Should be able to get there. There we go. As most of this is fairly well packed dirt. As long as I can mostly keep to the road. Try to avoid the I hit a tree. Got stuck on a fucking tree. avoid a lot of the mud. And not get hung up on the trees and shit. I should be able to get there in 38 gallons. Be able to at least get this first part of the load done. Get these first two. First two objects dropped. And then we can work on the next part. See how much we can get done tonight. Turn, so pretty much now we just got a straight line. A whole lot of mud. Thought this was going to be drier, and it is not. We are pushing through the mud. At least this isn't a super long part of the run. Hope we don't run out of fuel to get there. Now I could do a recovery run, but I don't know if I would have time tonight to do that. I could grab one of those really small trucks and throw a fuel trailer on it. Run it over. All right. Go around here, and through this way, out down through this road right here. Take a look at the road. Yep, we need to go along this way. And let's roll. Moving on through. Let's go. We gotta deliver this food and this fuel. Then we gotta go find bricks. Big old nasty bricks. Drop the big old bricks. Come on. You got like a quarter mile. Then we can do this first drop. People that choose to live out in land like this. I know this is fantasy, but I know that there's parts of the world that look like this. I wonder how they choose to live out here. Getting supplies would be a nightmare. You'd have to run on propane. There's no way city would have natural gas run. Propane or solar. Electrical. Then with the number of electrical lines that I've seen down in this run, all right, drop. Now we just need bricks. Look at our map. Is that warehouse still a brick pickup? It is. There. Stop by there. And then we'll get to the warehouse. Hopefully we can get that done today. At least get to the warehouse to pick up the bricks. See what our time is when we get back to the warehouse. We got 23 gallons to get there, or at least to get to the trailer store, because then we can get us some fuel. And then we can start planning our next run. We've got to sort out how to get the next load of things to the next drop. Had I been a smarter man, I would have stopped by the trailer store here, then gotten by the warehouse that's right there, picked up the bricks, been able to finish this in one run. I'm not a smarter man, and so we're doing it this way. Got to push through the mud to get back. Go around this pool. You like to see those giant propane canisters, so you know that they get the propane out here. Probably have a big ass truck like this, run it out, unless they use fuel oil. At least that would work for heat. I don't know if it would work for power. I'm a little naive on that point of it. Living in Southern California, you don't see a lot of this. Unless you go out and find a dirt and mud trail. Okay, it's not too much further. Might be able to make the brick drop. Even if we run a little bit over, that'll be fine. We're moving, we're grinding, we're getting through. Pushing through, getting by. 13 gallons. It's gonna be close. We gotta at least get to the trailer store. We're at the trailer store, we can refuel. Our gas is getting kind of low. We still got quite a ways to go to get there. And go around this water. 11 gallons. I have to be a little gentler on the throttle. Hopefully we can get there. Instead of just going full bore. It's not too much further. It could still get scary though, could be sketchy. All right, let me take a look at our map. All right, we need to make that right-handed turn. Some mud and some muck. Let's hope we can make it. Make this turn right here. Make our turn. Gotta get into there. 7 gallons. All right. Where is the repair maintenance trailer? Function. Refuel. Repair. Trailer store. Sell. And that's how you do that. Full tank of gas. Equipment's repaired. And now we're ready to move back on. I think this is the most road-like muddy area. All right, let's pick us up some bricks. Well, that isn't the only place we can pick them up, is right there. That is the only bricks, is right there. Wonder if I can pick them up with my crane. All right, activate anchors, crane mode. All right, it won't let me. Oops. Something happened. I don't know what happened. Someone tipped over a shipment. Whoever would be that mean? All right, restore the crane, pack the cargo, and drive away because nobody saw that happen. I swear it was like that when I got here. None of y'all are gonna tell, right? Not gonna turn me in.
motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker. You're gonna catch like the last 20 minutes. I'm gonna drop these bricks off. We're trucking it today. Yeah, we got like 20 minutes and then I have to call it. I gotta go pick up the large from work. But we'll be back at it tomorrow for a little bit. It'll be early though. On Tuesday it'll be a little later. Yeah, I'm on the right road. I'm trying to do this return trip by memory, so we might get lost. At least we got a full tank of gas to get there. There we go. That's what I wanted to grab a hold of. You know, they say don't drink and drive. I say yeehaw to that. Pushing through, getting mud on the tires, and my dog ran away, and my wife took my dog, and she got the house, but I got to keep my truck, beer boots, cowboy hats. I don't listen to country. But get them mud on the tires. Yeah. All right, we're almost done with this part of our giant order. And then we got the next step to do. But before I can work on that, I need to go recover that trailer and get it back to the trailer shop so I don't lose the money on that. Just to get bigger and better trucks with more power and better add-ons, need money. And those trailers are like $5 grand. I'm gonna do a couple of things right now. Trying to arrange a bike meet hangout tomorrow. We had some things happen. Kind of driving with one hand right now, trying to do that. Send that directly to you. Did I get myself stuck? Alright, low gear, differential lock, winch. How about a winch over there? No, none of you are the right spot. What did you clip? They are. Well, I don't make clips on my phone anymore. If I can't catch it with the laptop, I just don't even try. Because it is so finicky. Alright, we're almost to our drop. Almost there. Then it'll tell us what our next section is. This is like a 3 or 4 part delivery chain. Yay for muddy roads. So much fun. Almost to our drop point. And then I'm gonna see what that clip was. All right. Old House, Black River, and Drummond Port. Mill beams, spare parts, fuel, steel beams, and concrete slabs. All right. We're gonna recover while I come over here, load up my Twitch.
There's a problem with that.
Creator dashboard, stream manager. All right. You know, they say don't drink and drive. Nice. Wow. There we go. We need to go recover a trailer. I've got about 20 minutes. I can work on that. I'm just trying to find somebody real quick. Damn, and this you. You. There. Where are you? Where you get it? Haven't sent anything to you in a long time. You're not active right now. I'm gonna get you. All right. Let's go see if we can't get a trailer back. But I kind of got stuck. About to get my trailer stuck. Distracted driving, I guess. That's that texting and driving, man. Drive your truck into a ditch. If I can at least get the truck to where the trailer is, I'll be good. That way I can try and get it turned around so I can get it back to where it belongs and get the money back from it. Go. All right, we're on the way. We're probably about a third of the way there. Maybe even half, because not that far up this road. All-wheel drive. I know what I'm doing, I swear. I promise. I know how to drive. Giant trucks. the mud. Big old mud chain tires. I know how to drive them. Don't ask me. Don't talk to me like that. I see you looking at me, judging me. I know what I'm doing. Mostly.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Thank you for the lizards. I know Lark isn't live. You can't lizard bomb her. Thank you. I appreciate the gremlins. Angry duck. Angry duck. Is that how you were feeling last night when you watched the party members drop like flies? All right. Let's see if I can figure out a way to get this trailer out of here. I can't figure out how to get my truck to turn around in the limited space that we have. All right, I got just a little while longer that I can stream. I think the trailer's in my way. And this tree right here isn't helping. Let me see if I can anywhere over here I can. No, don't fall over, you dumbass. Well, I guess I'm done. I will have to try and fix that all to next time I stream this. So we're gonna kick over here. I have to get ready to go pick up Lark from work anyway. So love you guys. Thank you guys for stopping by, hanging out, even if it is just a little while. Charity stream this Saturday and Sunday. Come by, stop by, donate if you have the available
Fuck this
funds.
shit, I'm out.
You are correct. We will try and make an event of it. But remember, you're valued, you're loved, you're wanted. Take care of yourself. If you need help, reach out to NAMI. They have a crisis line. Their information will be plastered all over this soon. I need to get that set up. But get food, get drink, get water, get some rest, take care of yourselves, and we will see you next time. Bye.